Hey Sagittarius, this is your 2017 tarot reading. We're going to be using oracle decks and tarot cards today. So while I start to shuffle, let me just tell you that you should definitely check out your moon sign and your rising sign too, as well as your sun sign, because when you do that, it kind of covers all your aspects that you can get read on, and it widens your scope, okay? And it really gives you a better picture of your year ahead. All right, so the first card you got is Walk It Off. That's your challenge. Okay, and next we're going to pull your influence card, and this is the influence that you are sending off, like your vibe, okay? How you're acting, how you're feeling, what you're putting off. And you got, what message am I delivering to the people I love? And let's pull one more from the Fool's Wisdom deck for our spiritual wisdom. Okay, and we got the Tear Fool. Your tears here. I can't speak. Your tears heal your soul. Okay, that's your spiritual wisdom. So let's talk about these real quick, and then we'll pull some tarot cards, okay? So we have, what messages am I delivering to the people I love? And this is your influence. And on the back it says, I deliver truth and love to everyone around me. I use the word with impeccability to deliver my message, to deliver myself, because I am the message. So this is about what message am I delivering to the people I love? How am I talking to people I love? Am I conveying how much I love them? Am I conveying in my words how important they are to me? Am I treating them with dignity and respect equal to how I feel about them? Am I saying exactly what I mean so that they don't have questions and they're not left in limbo? Are they, am I losing my temper and being anxiety and being frustrated? Or am I having patience and listening? This is especially important if you have children. So it's, what message are you delivering? So because this is your influence, this is like you're really paying attention to how you treat the people you love, because you are going to be moving into a new step in self-awareness in 2017. Okay, Sagittarius? Your spiritual wisdom is the Fool's Wisdom. Your tears heal your soul. The Tear Fool. That's a 10 card. And that tells me that, a lot's been building up, and it's okay to be emotional. Sometimes, Sagittarius, we forget that we can just let it all out. We don't have to hold on to everything. Okay, we don't have to carry everything with us all the time. And that not everything is the end of the world. And that's what Spirit's trying to tell us here with this card, is that, sometimes having an emotional release, I cannot speak today, will heal you. It will help you. It will lighten your load. It'll kind of help put you back into perspective with what's important and what you can handle and what you can't. It's a release. It's like a pressure valve, okay? And it's wise to let yourself experience whatever it is 2017 can bring and throw your way, and feel through it emotionally. Because if you just throw it in your suitcase is going to get heavier. It's never going to get lighter, and you're going to be forced to carry this with you, and it's going to affect you, your physical body. It's going to affect your mental capacity and capability to function, properly, happily. And it's going to affect how you're treating the people around you and how you treat yourself. So you really need to pay attention to feeling through things, because then you can just release them. You don't have to put them in that suitcase. And pretty soon you'll get so good at it that you'll be able to just open up the suitcase and start releasing, okay? And then your challenge is to walk it off. Okay, and that's a 28 card. So it's like, for me, this card is significant because it's kind of like knowing a higher understanding leads to, okay, spiritual health leads to mental health, leads to physical health and emotional health, okay? Emotional health, it will lead to physical health. And so, you know, when we are taking care of our spirits and taking care of our minds and bodies, we need to be taking care of our bodies too. So it is a physical card. Your challenge could be saying for some of you, you know, get some physical exercise. It'll make you feel better. It'll clear your mind. But a lot of this card is saying is that, and take the high road on things. Don't get caught up in the drama. Don't get rooted down in something that is going to keep you stuck and make you skip a cycle. Don't, you know, have higher wisdom on things. Make better decisions and think on it. Sleep on things. Find a healthy outlet for, this is your challenge, is to find a healthy outlet for your energy, your concerns, your if you get angry, or if you get emotional, or if you get, you know, something, it's okay to walk off and cry. You know, it's okay to tell the truth to the people you love. You know, it's okay to mess up and then tell the people you love you messed up. It's okay to cry. It's okay to do all these things that you don't let yourself off the hook for, and that maybe you should let yourself off the hook for more often. Because I feel like, Sagittarius, you're really, like, you have no problem telling the truth, but now it's kind of like about, how do the people I'm talking to feel about the way I'm talking? Okay. How do they feel? How do they perceive what I give to them in feelings, and how I feel about them and interact with them? Okay. And you know, if there's ever anyone who makes you feel like, you know, like you're so emotional that you know, you're getting fed up, instead of like holding it in, instead of crying and you know, doing what they tell you to do, is like release and cry and let it out. But say you hold it in, right? At least walk it off. At least go for a walk. Then go somewhere and cry. It'll come later, you know. But it's okay, but you got to feel through that emotion, because that's how you get rid of, that's, you know, some people have bad pent up emotions, some people don't. The people who don't, release and let it out. Okay? So let's pull some tarot cards. And we're going to do this in quarters, okay? We're going to say first quarter, second quarter, third quarter, fourth quarter. Okay? And obviously it's going to be January, February, March, and then April, May, June, July, August, September. Sorry, I was shuffling. King of Pentacles. Okay. So, for the first 3 months of the year, Sagittarius, you got Six of Cups here. This is reminiscent things. This is children, people from your past, people from childhood, people from, it's a 6, so 6 years ago, 6, you know, decades ago, 6 months ago, the months of 6, significant. This is going to be influencing, and it's very happy. It's very delightful. It's pleasant thoughts, pleasantries, pleasant things being, you know, observed here. So it's pretty much like a reminiscent feel to it, the beginning of the year for you. Okay, this is if you have, like I said, with children, if you have children, it's about bonding and connecting with them, and maybe going back to a place in your head where you were a child and connecting with your inner child to connect with your child, or, you know, a child in your life. And everything here is like fresh, new, clean, vibrant, okay? And it's like you're letting go of regret. It feels like regret is just going away, okay? And it's like this feels like a second chance. For some of you, this could be a past relationship coming back that you were happy in. I don't know why it would be past if you were happy, but you know what I mean. That happens, I guess. You know, and it's like an innocent place right here. So that tells me you're thinking about it, you're feeling it, you're fixing regrets and mending some lost connections and some it feels like you're making people happy though in this time. So you're going to be spending a lot of time making other people happy and getting really, really creative and lighthearted and easygoing and open-minded, open-hearted. You know, very fun to be around. You know, just lovely, I guess would be a good word for it. So it seems like a pretty uplifting time, you know. It's also it's kind of beautifying your surroundings as well. So some of you could be doing some home repairs, some of you could be doing some upgrades, some painting, some buying a new wardrobe, making, you know, accessorizing something, making things, creating things. You know, this is about making, like, putting your signature on your surroundings and making it beautiful. Even if you don't have much, you can, you know, make do with what you got and make it as cute as you can. It's you know, when you spruce up your environment, sometimes it will bring your spirits up. But this is very much reminiscent. This could be a mother-daughter relationship, bonding, reconnecting. This definitely could be a past relationship, or maybe someone who was a friend before becomes a lover. If you're in a relationship, this could just be, you know, connecting with reminiscent people, friends, or having an experience that brings you back to a happy time in your life. Okay? Moving on to the second quarter, King of Wands. So this is like fire energy, and you're fire. So this could be you or someone like you, and you know, that has that fire passion energy. Except this guy is very, he's passionate, he knows what he wants, he has just the right balance of impulsive yet responsible, yet fiery and passionate, and action driven, as well as established. Okay, so it's like maturity meets immaturity. It's a fun maturity. So this is kind of like, if this is the person that came back for you, okay, this person could be, because it's so fiery, a good match for you. Okay, for those of you who are in a relationship, this is very much about firing up your love. Okay, finding out why you love that person and kind of like spicing it up a little bit, trying to take a different approach, take a more bold approach towards your life. In your work and career, this is very much like you're done playing and you just kind of like one day go in and just knock it out of the park and really make a name for yourself, you know. Action, winning, getting things done. If there's things that you have been pending for you that you wanted to resolve, this is a really probable time that it would happen for you, because you're really on a roll. You're really kind of, you know what direction you're moving in, and you're at a steady pace moving. Okay. And, you know, it's like, you know, the timing is right for you on a creative project too. When I say creative project all the time, it means so many different things. Some people have creative projects where they build things and they make money on it. Some people have creative projects where they make things and they keep it forever on the wall. Some people, you know, have creative projects and it benefits greater good. You know, there's so much that it could be work, it could be hobbies, it could be your life at home, it could be what you're interested in, it could be your purpose. Okay, and when we're talking about wands, we're talking about passion. Passion is purpose. And so in the second quarter, April, May, June, you're going to be moving pretty quickly and things are going to start speeding up for you. If you've been trying to build something, it's going to build quicker during this time than say this time, where it's kind of like a lull. It's kind of like water moves a little bit, kind of lingers a little bit more, it moves, but it kind of, you know, and more slower moving, whereas wands kind of actively goes forward. And that's very fitting because it's like winding up to move forward, to make those bold decisions you need to make, step out where you need to step out in the second quarter. Get to where you're comfortable at that level because things are about to level up for you. In the third quarter, you have the Chariot. The Chariot is about forward movement. It's about going where you need to go, staying on path. And the Chariot is really taking you to the King of Pentacles. So that tells me that this is like money for you. It feels like relationship in the beginning. But if this is money, for some of you, and I think at the end here, it's going to be about finances and about stability, okay? And so in the beginning, for some of you, this is going to be like some creative project to see all this beauty and colors and boldness. It's like that creativity. It was like something you've always either known how to do, done well, or you had something similar come up like this in your other reading for January. So this makes sense. So, you know, and it's going to come up for you, but it came up before, but maybe you didn't follow through with it. Maybe it wasn't the right timing, but see, the timing here is right. And so now it's going to kick into high gear, okay? And then you're going to actually do something. It's going to take off for you. You're going to be going like a bat out of hell towards your goals, okay? So the Chariot, what does the Chariot mean? It means forward movement, motivation. You're going to be moving very quickly. You may need to ask for some help at this time because, you know, things can be moving very fast. And if this is a business for you, it could be growing. Okay, so you might need like somebody to make appointments or, you know, bookings or, you know, orders, whatever it is. And then with the King of Pentacles in your fourth quarter, so it's like amping up, amping up, amping up, amping up, boom. You're gaining some stability. You're gaining some emotional, spiritual, mental, and physical traction. Okay, it's where everything kind of comes together. It's the King of Pentacles. He kind of is the king of you know, he's the last king standing, we'll say, because he's the most solid, okay? And it took much longer to get to this level than it did to this level. See, all this took was a little creativity, openness, and a willingness to move. And once you got moving here, and you really kicked it up in high gear with the Chariot's help, so the universe is kind of like pulling you back towards your path magnetically, and it's what it feels like, your energy, and like pushing you onward in the direction you're supposed to move. Okay, because you were open to it, you allowed it, and you were open and you were ready to move. So you did, and now you're going to reap some rewards of it, which is stability, structure, financial independence, and respect, and I would say a better understanding and a better knowledge of how what you've experienced affects who you've become. Okay, so if you're looking to improve your finances, the fourth quarter of 2017 is looking like that's going to be the area it's going to be the most effectively showing up for you. But you actually will be working at this all year, so without this, you're not going to be able to get this. Okay, you have to come here first and do the work. So you're going to be working on this all year. But by the end of the year, it's going to show for itself, okay, in a big way, in a big way, in a big pronounced way. And I hope you enjoyed your reading, and I hope you have a wonderful year of 2017. Bye, Sag.